And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The national spotlight is on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll. And today on the hill, number 80. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
On the ground right side, and that one handled. Tosses to first. Bogart's retired. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. The home run, a big part of the equation when it comes to this offense, Singy. They're one of the better clubs in the league in terms of putting runs up via the homer.
Yeah, that makes them even more dangerous because they're going to get their hits, but they're also going to get those home runs and have runners on base, which is multiple runs out of one swing. So, yeah, you really have to try to manage a team like this and keep them contained. You can't give up extra outs, whether that be via an error or a walk.
It's through for a hit, and the Padres have a man aboard with one out.
Batting third, first baseman Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. One of the best RBI guys in the game this year. Right now, second in the NL.
Runner.
There goes the runner. There's a ball. Throw to second, and great jump.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
And the slider just misses. Check swing, went around, and that is strike two. Outside with a breaking ball. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 3-2. Oh, great stop. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Protecting with strikes on him and putting the ball in play speaks to cutting down the strikeouts, shortening up with 2 strikes.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Runners at first and second with one gone. In there at the knees. No balls, 2 strikes.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Save! So bases loaded with one away. Now Machado up here. Golden opportunity right here. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one down the line, and foul ball. Bases loaded, one away here in the second and final game of the series.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing.
And meanwhile, this a fair ball down the left field line. One run's in. Tatis headed for the plate. He's in there. 3-run score.
Man, that's a huge 3 RBI double in a spot where they really needed it. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Laureano comes up to hit. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Next offering is in for a strike. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Swings and misses. Now 1-2. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Oh, right to the backstop. Machado up to third on the wild pitch.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position at 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. But 3 runs come across in the inning, all on this 3-run double. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And on the hill, the big righty, Michael King.
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters. Not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here comes Max Muncy. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
On to O'Hearn. They get the out on Muncy. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. 1 out, bases empty. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Outside. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So the inning is still alive with Will Smith coming to the dish. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Good power, not great in the OBP department. First pitch misses.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Swing and a ball drilled center field. Merrill sizing this one up. Makes the catch. And that is that. Top of the second. And here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Fans lands another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Now here is Will Wagner. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Bogarts in the box now. No balls and a strike. Fastball for a strike. And the count is 0-2. 2 outs, base is empty.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's
another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. So no run. We head to the bottom of the second, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. King back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Hernandez in his 9th season, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Up and in, and the count even 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Upstairs. And another ball. And that one popped in the air, left field. Laureano trying to get there. Puts it away for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. And a swing and a miss there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And here comes Tommy Edman. Back up the... Oh, that got him! To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. That comebacker got him down low, and you can really see him favoring the leg. That's his plant leg, which might be a concern, Chris.
Yeah, you hope he's got some feeling in that leg so he can land on it, like you said. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay and try to continue, Boog.
First and second, 2 outs. And now the right fielder, Mookie Betts. Swings through that one for strike 1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So that's 3 straight hits with 2 outs, and the bases are loaded.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate, and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Muncy at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. The Dodgers threatening. strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Laureano settles under it. And that ends the inning. Huge opportunity. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His third inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
And the right-hander deals.
You know, these Padres showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Ground ball left side. Slings it across. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. So up next, Ryan O'Hearn. And a strike on the outside edge.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
That missed by a lot. And it's 1-2. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Bregman to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 out, space is empty. So digging in now for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. And a foul ball. Tatis waits. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And it's a 3-up. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Foul ball. Oh, 1 down. Swing and a foul out of play. Rip towards third. Slings to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Smoked on the ground to second, and they get Bregman for the out. 2 down, bases empty. The batter now will be Will Smith. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That one misses, and that is ball 1. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
That one fouled off. Smith off of first with 2 away. Fastball is outside.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
That misses, and the count's even at 2. This to third, handled by Machado. To second, pulls him off the bag.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
Paz now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. First and second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. That's towards center. Merrill under it. And that's the inning. So they strand a pair. On to inning number. Back here in L.A., John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Manny Machado. On the ground to short. Tosses to first, and 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Here's Ramon Laureano. Late with the swing there. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
In the air, out towards left center. Pajes hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And now the DH, Gavin Sheets. In there for strike 1. Swing and a foul straight back. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's Freddie Freeman now. Gets under it and pops it up. And that's a fair ball.
Well, he's been working out of the stretch just about the entire game, Boo. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point, your luck usually runs out.
Fought off foul. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Wagner tossed to second, throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Mookie now, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Runner on the move. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. turns and fires to Betts.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Runner on the go again, and that one inside, and it hit him. Muncy digs in. 0 for 2 in this one. On the ground, 2 ball. Glove flip to second, onto O'Hearn. 2. 1 hit, 1 left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Padres 3 and the Dodgers nothing. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1. Check swing, and he held up. And Kenny Jansen punches him out. That's a strikeout. Will Wagner digs in now. Fastball is outside.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Just missed.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Yeah, there's the strike. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. 1 at second. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. 3 up, 3 down. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. King back to work to the right side, and that chance handled. The throw to first, and they get Ohtani for the out. And now it's Alex Bregman. And that one is lifted in the air. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 2. A little out front there as he swings through it. Smith in his 7th season, 30 years old now, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
Well, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Next one in the dirt. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Still nothing on the top of the 6th inning. Now it's going to be Jackson Merrill. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit any.
This ball is roped, and it gets down into the gap in right center. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive. like that.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Number 80 won't go any further. Not a bad effort, but he exits on the hook for the loss. New pitcher on the mound when we get back. The hard-throwing righty out of Venezuela, Brustar Graterol, will take over.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is. You know, these Padres putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
And there's one down.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bat.
Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility. With one away and runners at first and second. First and second, one out. Manny Machado, the next up for the Padres. Just missed. Merrill, the lead runner, out at second. Tatis at first, one gone.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two, get out of this.
Check swing, called strike. Next offering in there for a strike. It's 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 out. Ramon Laureano, the next up for the Padres. And there's a foul ball. Graterol fires. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2. 2 on, 2 outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. Back here at Dodger Stadium, here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Tatis racing over to make the catch.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two, is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Paz in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Next offering is fouled back. And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
A swing and a miss. Michael King, the strikeout.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone, and a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He's 2 for 2. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and he reaches safely.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Emmet. The Padres leading by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. Freeman headed for third. The throw in. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Now it's Mookie Betts. Tap foul at the plate. Comes up empty. That's strike two. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Make it 6. Back here at Chavez Ravine, top of inning number 7. Now here is Gavin Sheets. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hernandez makes the grab, one down. Freddie Fermin will hit next. Up the middle, Edman fires to first in time. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Will Wagner. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Late swing, foul to the left.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
Fires over to first. And that'll do it. Nothing doing there for the Friars. Adrian Morejon will take over here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. The Dodgers in. Striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. Strike one. Double-barreled action in the bullpen for San Diego. Jeremiah Estrada preparing to come on if needed. Suarez warming up as well.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That one not close. And the count is 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Hit on the ground to short. Bogarts with the throw to first. 3 up, 3 down. Back at the ballpark as we take a check of the bullpen so far this season. Grotterol back to work. And a foul ball. Grotterol, a righty that throws with power. He features a sinker, a slider, a cutter, and he works in a four-seamer. Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. And that one fouled off. And down on strikes. That K is his third of the game. Ryan O'Hearn, the next to hit. 1 for 3. Liner, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And ball 1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. O'Hearn leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Ground ball up the middle and a base hit. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Here's Manny Machado.
Right through there for a strike.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hernandez makes the play, and that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Robert Suarez.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Smith, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Action in the pen down there. Mason Miller, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. That one at triple digits.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Triple digits on that last pitch.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
And now here is Andy Pajes, and that is out of play. And that one fouled off. Man at second. Ball 1 there. And it's even up. And there's a ball. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Brings it in. 2 away now. Here is Freddie Freeman. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Drops into the glove, and the inning is over. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Ramon Laureano. First pitch, and he just misses.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Just missed. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Call settles under it and makes the catch. 1 away. Gavin Sheets now at the plate. And a base hit up the middle. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Freddie Freeman, the next up for the Padres. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And a base hit. And now 2 aboard. To third. Tag, got him. Will Wagner getting ready to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Inside, just missed. Fermin, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Mason Miller.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Miller, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Fouled off left side. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swings and misses, and that's the first out.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Miller, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against it.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Got him looking, and they're down to their last out.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in, and he strikes out the first 2 hits. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly, but you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. The Padres claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
This is just a nice win. 3-0 ball game. You feel comfortable about the 3 runs that you scored, but you also know that if you're not careful, a bloop, a base hit, and a home run ties everything up. But it was great pitching. Timely hitting really made the difference.